Hey, it's Hannah. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing my July setup, just a little late, but it is what it is. So this has been my cover for a while, and I was thinking about switching to this gorgeous cover for July, but I'm just not ready, so that's fine. Like, I feel like most of the time I want to switch like seasonally anyways, but this time I don't know, maybe I'll just keep it up all year. No, I'm sure I'll change it for fall, but this just still looks very summery to me. So what am I changing? I need to throw in the daily pages for the next quarter and grab September out of my holding binder and throw May into my year-long binder. So let's start with taking May out because we don't really need that anymore. And June will only be in here as reference since June is over. And we'll just go ahead and put May in a little keepsake planner here, which probably when the year's over, I will take out these, or maybe even somewhere through the year, because really the only things I'm keeping are like the decorated pages. But for now, we'll just keep it all in there in case there's something I need to look back on. But I just don't probably need to have the blow by blow of what I did every day for like my to-do list and hourly stuff. So put these in. Much trouble. All right, there you go. Maybe it's because I haven't done anything for a long time, because I've just been like, I mean, as far as moving things around in my planner, because I've just liked my setup. I must be out of practice. All right, there, that's a year-long one. And let's flip to the end here. And we'll throw September in. Okay, and then I think we'll just start here with September since we're already here, and throw in the daily pages for September. I've got August. And July. All right, now we have our daily pages in, so we can start planning, although since it's already into July, I've already been planning in them a little bit. But, so important things. Do I want to keep my cover? Yeah, I think I'll just keep the cover. I like this blue with this. And so here's my July setup. So this is where I put in my priorities, affirmations, and stuff for the month. And then we've got the calendar. So I'm going to grab these tabs out from June to put into here, starting with the month, so that we can have flip easily to our month at a glance. And then our budget page. And I just love how this turned out this time. I was feeling like I want bright, vibrant stickers. Right now we have all kinds of wildlife out. I just had to stop for 2 little baby deer to cross the road. It was so cute. But I'm seeing all kinds of bees and butterflies and birds out in nature right now. So I just kind of wanted to reflect that in my planner. Over here we've got no spend, so I'm trying not to spend money. No sugar, because I've noticed that sugar and wheat, mainly wheat, but both sugar and wheat trigger my MCAS, which has been crazy ever since I had long COVID. So, which has been years now, and it took me years to figure out, because, you know, when you're not feeling good, it takes a while to figure out what the heck's going on. But yeah, so just reminding myself, no sugar and no wheat. It's in with my budget stuff, but that's where those were. So, to-dos. I'm just into like kind of collage stuff right now. I'll still have room to write, you know, the different projects I'm working on for the month, but so fun. And then intentions, which really I think I'm going to change to highlights. I'll have to change this tab out, but to put my highlights of what's going on for the month in the different categories. And then a month in review, like challenges faced, lessons learned. I just love these stickers, like that gold right there. So fun. Anyways, some of my favorite setups ever. I probably say that every month, but I really love this one. So that's for my July setup. And then what I do next is generally go through my month and compare it to my Google Calendar that I keep on my phone to make sure that I have all of my appointments and stuff in there, and then start moving in to the daily pages. So, but first, I want to pick an ancestor card to get an affirmation for the month. I think 2 months ago, I pulled this one of Shift Your Perspective, which has been great for me. And so I'm just, yeah, I've been using it for May and June and love how my perspective has been shifting, and I'm going to remember that. But I think I want to get one just so I can have an affirmation. So for the month of July. Wow. This year, I feel like it's flying by to anybody else. I just feel like it's flying by. So I have these beautiful ancestor cards that my aunt made, and with a little guidebook. And so I'm just going to throw this guy back in here and shuffle them. Actually, let me burn something like Palo Santo. Let's do that first. All right, well, there we go. Do a little bit of smudging. All right, so now let's shuffle them. And I just shuffled till I feel like I've shuffled enough. And sometimes a card will jump out. And sometimes I'll just pick one. It'd be funny if I get Shift Your Perspective again, but then I get Connection. Oh, so pretty. All right, that's actually a good one. I have a friend running for U.S. Senate, and I'm doing a little meet the candidate party for her tomorrow night, no, in a couple nights. Anyways, with all my friends and neighbors that I could invite. Let's see what the affirmation is for connection. So this actually is a picture of my my great grandma's friends, and my aunt painted like a red stripe across just for the to symbolize connection. And let's see, her message is, when we connect deeply with others, we open ourselves to spiritual ties that stem from the heart. This requires us to be vulnerable. Find a circle of like-minded friends whom you love and trust enough to share life's ups, downs, and dreams. Give of your own gifts, and what you will receive in return will prove to be invaluable. And then the affirmation says, I am blessed to be connected with precious groups of friends. As we grow together, my connection with spirit grows as well. I offer love, kindness, encouragement, and support, and I joyfully receive the same. I am grateful. I think I'm going to abbreviate that because I didn't leave a lot of space to write. But I think I'm just going to put, yeah, I am grateful for my connection with friends. Okay, just abbreviated. I'm grateful for the connection, love, kindness, encouragement, and support I receive and give my friends. So cool. That is that's a good one. Put my little cards away. And yeah, I'm super excited. I am not usually into politics at all, but things have been so crazy, so crazy for the last couple of years. And my friend who is running just gives me so much hope, because she wasn't able to fundraise a lot of money. She just went to 50 out of the 56 counties here in Montana and talked to the individual people about their needs before the primaries. And everybody was saying there's no way she could run on so much money, on so little money. But she won the primary for the Democratic Party. So she's got the nomination and she's running for U.S. Senate. And if she can win this thing with this complete grassroots effort that's happening, I feel like it's going to inspire other women around the country to run and do the same. And if there's one thing our country does need right now, it's change and healing. And I think that that's going to be a woman-led thing. So, all right, I had to have my affirmation in, and I will put, I'll keep filling this in. But let me grab my calendar and let's look at what I need for the month. Okay, I realized that, yeah, I was filming with my phone, so I had to take a break and then put these in. But I've got all my appointments in for the month. I was feeling a little overwhelmed with how many appointments I had, mostly all medical types. But then my focus is to get healthy right now, so I'm not going to worry about it at all. It is what it is. So I'm going to flip to our first week in July, and well, maybe not the first week, since that included the end of June, but we'll go here, and so I guess it's technically a second week. Jeez, I'm behind again. All right, so I'm just gonna take these pages and write in all of my appointments and stuff. So I'll just do it real quick. But you'll see as I'm doing this, I like to color code all of my appointments to help me to see at a glance what I've got going on. I've just done it for years, ever since I was running my Mary Kay business. I just wanted to see like how much of my time I was spending on work versus, kid stuff versus, medical appointments and stuff like that. Just trying to keep balance and to be able to kind of see at a glance, oh yeah, that's an appointment. Right now it's mostly medical appointments, but things change. Okay, so then I will put these back in here. And now that I have kind of all the appointments is when I go back in and put like what my to-dos are, and then I can put the to-dos into here like just kind of map out where I want them to be, which is why I love these pages. So first I'm going to look at this past week and see if there's things that I didn't get done that I need to move forward. Ooh, this I'm working on right now, so I'll just check that off. These I still need to do today. Okay, well, I will do that and then check those off. So a lot of things I was done with. Let me just make sure. Dang. Okay. Well, I'm going to have lots of different new ones on here because just based on what we've got going on. So I've got to grocery shop for this event. Turn my son's, or well, yeah, we'll see. We don't have AC right now, so I think we'll try to get an AC before we have a bunch of people at the house because it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot this week. We have like maybe a few months in Montana where there are days in those months that we would need AC, but they're super freaking hot days. So I definitely want to get our AC put up in the window. I think we're just going to do a window one. Okay, and then other things I like to do is plan dinners. Helps prevent me from eating stuff I don't want to eat. That's about as far as I can think right now. This day, we'll see when it comes because if anybody else can relate and you have ADHD or ADHD, I guess it would call it, since I've got both the autism and the ADHD, I can't focus on anything else until I get the thing that's taking up the most mental space done. So I'm guessing we might even eat out this day because I will be wiped out mentally. All right, so here's where I'm trying to track my like workouts and stuff. And this week, I don't know, again with the workout, I will probably work out this day unless I'm tired. I love these water fitness classes. It's usually me and a bunch of elderly people, and they are just the best. But the classes themselves are so good for like building strength without stressing your joints. Love water fitness. So I will probably try to do it at least twice this week because Monday I don't think I'm going to, well, I could. We'll see. But ever since I've gotten the long COVID, I have very, very limited energy. And so I can usually do one or two things, and I'm going to go shopping and prep food. So that might take all my energy. We'll see. And then I have PT twice this week, 2 different kinds of PT. I was so excited to find PT for hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos because sometimes you just feel like you don't even remember how to move. And I just want to, especially after like my knee replacement, I really wanted to learn how to move safely so I don't need to get more joints replaced because that was very unpleasant. Okay, but I know there's other things I want to throw in there. What was I doing in June or May even? Because I write in there at all. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to start doing. Like at least like a 10-minute walk a few times a week until I build up strength to do more. And rebounding on my little rebounder. But those two things I want to do daily. Oh, my PT exercises, like my homework. I need to write that. Those also need to happen daily. Okay, cool. All right. I think we are set up for the week. And that's basically my planning process on how I set up the month and the week. And if you are new to my channel, I always color code. Orange is like family stuff. Dark blue is appointments. Light blue is things I'm doing for myself. Use green for planning, pink for my business. And since I'm doing something political now, red for political stuff. That doesn't have anything to do with a party at all. That was just a color I have not used. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching my setup. I don't do stickers on these pages. I just do stickers on these ones that are like the review and to do and my budget stickers, because yeah, those are I think the ones that I hang on to, and the monthly one. So yeah, that's basically the things I hang on to versus the things that will probably get tossed, like everyday stuff. So the last things I'll do to set this up, I'm going to be putting in my priorities, my goals, and intentions over here, and my little projects on here. And these are my brain dumps for the month. Oh, I didn't set that up. I thought I was done. So I usually do a brain dump for personal things I need to get done, family things, and my business. And my channel. I'm not gonna video myself doing that because just videoing this while I think would be very, very boring. But those are the categories I use. And yeah, that's my setup. So thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear about your guys' setups and what you do in your planner, or any questions that you guys have on this. Drop in the comments, thoughts. I love getting feedback. And yeah, I know I've been a little bit slow for the last few months and just been putting out like maybe one video a month, but I'm starting to feel better and having a little more clarity. And so it's crazy to me, like the long COVID thing like made thinking so flippin' hard, but getting better. So I think I always should be able to put out fingers crossed weekly videos this month. So happy July, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.